In today's video, we are going to be exploring my update 2022 Senate election predictions as of May 22nd of 2022. So let's get right into today's video. Let's start with the safe Democratic states, which includes the state of Oregon, California, Hawaii, the state of New York, the state of Connecticut, the state of Vermont, and the state of Maryland. While for the Republican Party, Idaho, Utah, the Dakotas, Kansas, Oklahoma special election, Arkansas, Louisiana, Missouri, Kentucky, Indiana, Alabama, South Carolina, and the state of Iowa because Chuck Grassley is running, and the state of Alaska. Lisa Murkowski is definitely, in my opinion, not going to win by a safe margin, but I think that this race will go Republican by a safe margin. I think in the final round of the vote, it's going to be between Lisa Murkowski and Kelly Tshibaka, so that race will go safe Republican. Now, looking at these safe races here, we still have 12 races to characterize, and right now the Democrats are trailing the Republican Party by 2 seats. But Democrats are going to gain those 2 seats back over the state of Washington and the state of Illinois, going to the Democratic column by a likely margin. Now for the Republican Party, I think they will hold the state of Ohio. The Ohio primaries solidified a J.D. Vance victory in the state of Ohio. And Tim Ryan was able to win as expected, so nothing's really changing in the state of Ohio. The state of Florida, I think, as well. The state of Florida with Marco Rubio probably going to win. In the state of Florida, the state of North Carolina, I think that the primary here was pretty, unanimous for Ted Budd. He won every single county except the county of Mecklenburg, which is where Charlotte is allocated. So given his very impressive primary performance, I do expect him to hold on to North Carolina to win the North Carolina Senate seat. Similar thing in Wisconsin. I do think that Ron Johnson will be able to end up holding the state of Wisconsin. I think he was expected to be defeated in both elections. You can see that the races that the Democrats were expected to win narrowly, there was the state of Wisconsin, but of course, Russ Feingold ended up coming up short by over 3 percentage points, which was unexpected by most people. And Johnson was able to win 2 elections that he was not expected to, and this time he is expected to win that election. I really doubt that the Democrats are able to flip the state of Wisconsin. Now we have some of the untitled states remaining. Let's start with Colorado. I think it's pretty obvious the Democrats are going to hold that seat, although this race will probably be closer because Michael Bennet was only able to win by 5.7 percentage points. I think that in the end, the Democrats have a very strong grip on the state of Colorado. Now the final states are going to be the closest states by far in this election. Let's start with one of the Republican seats, one of those seats being the state of Georgia. I do think that Herschel Walker will be able to defeat Reverend Raphael Warnock. I think Warnock is still a pretty good candidate, but the year is just not for the Democratic Party. I think Walker is a decent candidate. He may not, the Republicans wouldn't have any option to go with someone else that will be better than him, and just the national environment just makes me think that the state of Georgia is going to go Republican. We have the final 4 states, Nevada, Arizona, Pennsylvania, and New Hampshire. I think the easiest state to decide will be the state of New Hampshire. I do think that the Democrats will be able to win with Maggie Hassan. Maggie Hassan, she may not be a super popular incumbent, but she was able to win against a electoral juggernaut, Kelly Ayotte. So that does tell me that she is very electable in the state of New Hampshire, and I think she'll be able to win in the state of New Hampshire. But the Republicans will likely win the state of Nevada, giving them 51 Senate races, which means that they will have control of the United States Senate for at least another 2 years, according to my projections, with them flipping the state of Nevada and Georgia, or Arizona, which is currently a Dem-held seat with Mark Kelly, and Pennsylvania, which currently has the incumbent Pat Toomey, left to be decided. I will give the Republicans the state of Arizona because although Mark Kelly may be an individually strong candidate, I think the national environment just will not come for him, and I think he's just going to narrowly lose in the state of Arizona. But given these characterizations, the state of New Hampshire, the state of Arizona, and the state of Nevada, and the state of Pennsylvania, I think all 4 of these races could really go either way. So the Democrats technically can win Nevada and Arizona, but I just don't think that is very likely, given the national environment and just the historic precedent set by previous elections in the midterms. Finally, we have the state of Pennsylvania, which I will give to Democrats. This is a flip because in the primary, it was pretty messed up. The Republican primary was far more divisive than people might have expected it to be, and just the recounts will be a waste of time for the Republican Party, as they will have less time to try and win this election, and they will have to focus on more time on possibly legal battles and things like that, which will hurt their efforts of winning the state of Pennsylvania. And yeah, so this concludes my video of the 2022 updated Senate projection. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!